A tunnel of the Louvre now for the last time. They'll take the left-hand bend, and then all of a sudden across the road there, Phil, they will start to see that red kite, which will indicate the final kilometre of the Tour de France 2011, and still they're waiting to pick up the pace. Team HTC High Road, they've been here before. They've taken Mark Cavendish to the victory on 2 occasions on this very street, on this very avenue, and they will wait until the last possible moment to open up their firepower. Here it comes now. This is Bernie Eisel.
This is not a usual finish for them, but it looks as though Eisel this time has got himself under control. Cavendish is trying to hold position at the back behind Mark Renshaw. 900 metres to go to the end of the Tour de France. Cavendish has won twice here before. Can he get the hat-trick as they change partners at the front?
Tony Martin now, the winner of the time trial yesterday, is right up into first position. Behind him it's Matty Goss. Behind Matty Goss it's Renshaw. They've lined up the first 4 positions here as they come across the Place de la Concorde for the last time.
The world champion peels off. He's done his job for Tyler Farrar. So Hushop drops out of it. Now, this is where the missile launched as we entered onto the Champs-Élysées 2 years ago when he won by a mile. It's a deja vu. It's just Cavendish now is in the 3rd wheel. They've left it later because of the headwind that blows down this straight. Now Renshaw will go. Cavendish is going with him. Boysenhagen is trying to get on his wheel. He'll never be as fast as Mark Cavendish. Eyes down, because this one will be Mark Cavendish's 3rd win. As try as they might, Mark Cavendish gets win number 3 of his in history on the Champs-Élysées. He gets his 5th stage win of the Tour de France, and as he just told us, he gets the green jersey as champion. And once he's clear, there's no way that man ever runs out of fuel. There is the man who's won the Tour de France, Cadel Evans, the first Australian to win the Tour de France.
He is, but let's start with the first British winner of the green jersey competition, and for the 3rd year running, winner of this stage. Mark Cavendish beat Edvald Boasson-Hagen, Andre Greipel, Tyler Farrar, Fabian Cancellara, Daniel Oss, Borut Bozic and Thomas Weitges. Pretty much everyone else finished in the main field on the same time, the notable exception for us being David Miller, who's been riding with bronchitis and lost 35 seconds on the final day. Well, the race director himself, Christian Prudhomme, said it was an anomaly that a sprinter of Mark Cavendish's quality had yet to win the green jersey, so Cav's victory could be viewed as a sort of correction. It could also be seen as another milestone in what's becoming one of the great careers in professional cycling.
So happy, man. Yeah, you know, we worked so hard for it. You know, they changed the rules this year to well, they thought if you win 5 stages, normally you get the green jersey. But so it has worked out. But whereas in past years, if they'd have probably done the same thing, I'd have had an armchair ride to the green jersey. We really had to fight for it this week, and it's been a lot of effort, but it's so worth it in the end. You know, we've gone home with 6 stage wins here, 5 from me, 1 from Tony. Green jersey. We can be super happy.
Super seems to be the prefix of choice on the race this year, and hard to argue against it. Now, here's how the 2011 general classification will go into the record books. Cadel Evans wins the 2011 Tour de France ahead of Andy Schleck by 1 minute and 34. Frank Schleck is 3rd at 2 minutes 30. Thomas Voeckler misses out on a podium spot to the disappointment of the whole of France and many other people watching around the world. He was 4th at 3 minutes 20. Then it's Alberto Contador, 5th at 3:57. Samuel Sanchez, 6th at 4:55. Then the Italian pairing of Damiano Cunego and Ivan Basso, 7th and 8th at 6:05 and 7:23. Tom Danielson was the top American. He was 9th. Christophe Perrault and Pierre Rolland were 10th and 11th. In fact, France had their best tour for years with 5 riders in the top 15. Best place of the Brits overall was the relentless Geraint Thomas. David Miller was 76th, Mark Cavendish 130th and Ben Swift 137th.